Hello everybody, it's Matt and I'm here today to help you learn how to juggle. And if you remember in class, some classes have used these juggling scarves before. And what they do, they float really well, except I don't think many of you will have these at home. So we're not going to use these, we're going to put them to the side. What you might have are these plastic bags. And they float just like the scarves. The trick is they need to be shaken out so they can float down. Because if they're crumpled, they're just going to drop. So what I have this green one, I have a white one, and I have a gray one. If you only have one color, no problem, we will make that work. But if you do have three, that might help you learn a little bit easier. But if you don't, no problem. How it's gonna work today, I'm gonna explain a tip or an activity for right here, and we're gonna do it for 20 seconds together. If you're not able to get that task in 20 seconds, no problem. We luckily can press pause, and you can keep practicing and then press play when it's time to go forward. So no problem, you do not have to go as fast as we're going in the video. Please press pause whenever you need to. So let's use our green one. And anytime we're flicking, so that's what we're gonna do for the first one, we're just gonna flick with one hand and catch. I want you to use your thumb and your two fingers, your pointing finger and your middle finger, or your index, these three. You are going to pinch the bag. And that is going to allow us to flick it like a backhand. Flick, catch. And if you noticed, when I caught it with a pinch. I didn't just catch it like a ball. I flicked it up and I caught it. Flick, and I attacked it. I didn't let it fall into my hand. I flicked and caught. We're gonna do that for 20 seconds. So let's back up. All right, fantastic. That is level one. Remember, pinch, flick, catch. That's very key. We need to make sure we can do that so we can use more bags and get to the higher levels. All right, we're gonna do at least one more with one bag. This time, same thing, pinching, and we're gonna be flicking, but we wanna cross our body. When we flick it, we don't want to go up anymore. We want to flick it so it can go to our other hand. We are going to go from one hand to the other. So let's practice this for 20 seconds. Level two, check. It is important because that is going to be our motion when we start involving more and more. So those two levels, we need to make sure we can do those before we keep going. So if you haven't, press pause, no worries, I will wait for you and keep practicing those two levels, and then we'll do level 3 together. Okay, we are going to introduce, level 3 is going to have 2 bags. And again, I have to tell you, it's so important that you're only using these 3 fingers. And we're flicking across our body, okay? Let's see what we can do with 2 bags. It is going to be, this is our first one of 2 bags, but we have both white in this hand, green in this hand, and it is going to be criss-cross, catch, catch. I'll try to do it while I'm sitting down, so if I can explain anything. It is going to be crisscross, catch, catch. Crisscross, catch, catch. Crisscross, catch, catch. See how they switched hands? The white one will end up in this hand when I do it next. So it is crisscross, catch, catch. Right across our body. I kind of went up that time and it almost didn't work. Shake them out. Crisscross, catch, catch. Crisscross, catch, catch. I think I might just do it right here. And that's what we're gonna do for 20 seconds. Here we go. Criss. And I'll do one quick one while I'm standing up, because standing up will give you more time to catch them. So I hope you didn't get frustrated by sitting down and trying it. Please stand up for each one of these. Let's do it together. Okay, I was thinking it might be better to do it here, but I will always back up to show you what it looks like. All right, that was level 3, and we did, very important, crisscross, catch, catch. Crisscross, catch, catch. And you might have to say that pattern out loud while you're doing it. I definitely do when I was learning, and I still do when I'm doing it now. All right, and level 4 is going to, and this is just more of a skill development. It's kind of challenging. We're going to use 2 bags again, and it is going to be, this is important. So I want to show you up close. I'm holding the white one with just my pinky, my ring finger, and it has a long tail, okay? I have my other one just pinched in the normal position. This is still very available, okay? I want you to keep hold of the white bag and just flick the green one. Never let go of that white one for this, level 4, okay? Let's try it. All right, excellent. That's not easy. And if you can't do that one, practice for a few minutes. You can keep practicing, certainly, but you can move on to level 5 without mastering that. It's just gonna help. These are all suggestions. So now, level 5, same position. My white one is locked in those bottom 2 fingers, and I can still pinch. So I'm going to have my green one pinching. And now I'm going to keep up both the green and the white with just one hand. So I'm gonna have to flick my green one high. I can't just flick it low, it won't give me enough time. So I have to flick it high, and then I'm gonna have to flick the white one. So it's going to be alternating. Just keep trying to flick up in front of you and let it float down. Let's try it out. Awesome. I think if you watch that back, or when you were watching, you might have noticed, I think I'm stronger with my right hand. So that tells me that I could just use some more practice with my left. And that's a good thing. That's a good feedback that I can give myself, and I know if I want to be a better juggler, I need to be better with my left hand. Okay, we are getting up there. I think we're on level 6. And we're going to introduce the third bag. And this is when it gets a little bit more challenging. So if you're on 2, you might just have to practice that for a whole day. And that's quite normal, that's regular, that's how I learned. So you might stay paused on the video and try 3, but you might practice 2 bags much more to get to this next level. This is a very hard skill, but I think you can do it. I know with practice, you can do it. I've seen it in class, and I know you can do it with plastic bags too. So now we have our green, we have our white, and we have our gray. Perfect. It is going to be important that our starting position, so we don't always hold them with the bottom throughout the whole thing. This is only the starting position. So I'll keep it the same. I'm gonna have my white one in that position, in the bottom few fingers. Long tail, I can still flick when the time comes. I have my pincher ready for the green, and I pinched it. Where things get complicated is now this third bag. We have the gray one. We have all 3 in motion now. This level is going to involve crisscross, catch, and it might not look pretty in this level. It's not going to look totally like juggling, but you're going to see this motion is what we need to get to the final stage. Okay? It is going to be green, gray, white. Green, gray, white. So the one I have pinched in this double hand is going first. So green, gray, white. Green, gray, white. Do I want to catch them? Yes. But if you're practicing this level, you don't necessarily need to catch. But that can be the added bonus of this level. I'll back up, and I think it'll be easier to see me back there. And just watch the colors and which hands they go into. Let's try it. Pause the music. It is still going to be criss, cross, catch, but we have a third one in there. So let's watch how that plays out. Criss, cross, and as soon as I caught that green one, I'm going to have to flick the white. I'll show you again. crisscross. Right. That's the pattern I want you to learn in this level. Okay, white one if you forgot. White. Pinching the green. And I have my gray. Green, gray, white. Green, gray, white. Let's try it. Okay, that level needs to involve that motion, that same pattern. Mine was green, gray, white. I wasn't as focused on catching them every time. I just need to make sure I'm getting that motion going. This is what it's going to look like. If you took away all the bags in this final level, it would just look like I'm going like this. I'm always doing this. If I can get my flicks accurate, that's all I'll be doing. All right, we are going to continuously do that last level. So our final stage, I think level 8, is going to involve all 3 bags. Let me show you, and then we'll talk about it. Okay, good. I had a good start, and I was crisscrossing, and when they were floating down, I was pinch catching them. I wasn't letting them fall, going across, and then I think I sort of started leaning this way, and it kept going, and then I just had to start over. No big deal. All right. To recap, because I know this last part's a little challenging, and it might take you many days to get here, my tips are: you need to hold it in that bottom, or at least have it kind of tucked away, just so it's not in the way of your pincher. You're gonna pinch that other bag. Mine's always green. Try to keep it in my mind the same color so I can get used to the pattern. And I'm gonna still be flicking across my body. And gray is gonna be flicking this way. Crisscross, catch, catch. And before that second catch, I'm gonna have to get that other one in the air. I'm going to try it one more time, and just want you to follow along, pause it, practice, and see what we can do. Okay. That is juggling with plastic bags. Again, cannot stress enough, whenever you feel overwhelmed, take a break, come back to it. Whenever you're having a hard time with that level, that's not a bad thing. It just lets us know that is where we need to put more work in so we can get better at juggling. These bags and the scarves, they will help us get to juggling the bean bags or the juggling balls. That is, we'll start to catch them underhand, but it's the same motion. So this is a tool to use to learn how to juggle with juggling balls as well. All right, that's it for today. I hope you learned how to juggle a little bit, and come back, watch the video again if you need to learn more. All right, we'll see you soon.